Good morning, everybody. This is Grant Russell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We got a recent arrival here in Frederick, Colorado. Just got this one transferred from one of our other stores, but absolutely stunning, very sharp, gorgeous paint job. 2024 Renegade XL 45BBC. The 45BBC is a double bath bunk bed model. So a great layout. We'll get a chance to see the interior of this one here in just a minute. But the exterior, this one is called Zenith. Very sharp looking colors. It comes built on the Cascadia P126. Now some differences with this one. This one has the equipment of the Detroit 600 horsepower with the DT12 Detroit transmission. Open this up, take a look at that. So as you can see, we've got the silver block under here, but powered with a 600 horsepower and that DT12. This can tow up to 40,000 pounds. It does come with some optional hitch where when we get to the back, it's got the Gen Y torsion head, 6,000 pound tongue weight. Just going over some weights real quick. I was just double checking this earlier. So it's got a gross vehicle weight rating of 58,000 pounds. The unloaded vehicle weight is 41,507, which gives you a cargo carrying capacity of 16,943 pounds. So if you're looking for something that can tow quite a bit, this one definitely can get the job done. Steer tires up here, we got the 315 ADR 22.5 Michelin X-Line Energy Michelin tires. And then being a Super C motorhome, you got the nice entrance exit doors on both the driver and passenger side. Both your captain's chairs are air seats. They will raise up and down, and they can flip around to join the living room. Another feature too, you'll notice these steps here. You got these little, you got grips on these steps, so getting in and out of the cab makes it easy, so you don't slip and fall. But you got some nice traction there. And another thing, if you notice, this does not open, so all of your fuel fill is on the other side, which I think is great, because when you're filling from two sides, you got to equally distribute the fuel when you're fueling these. You've got 120 gallons of diesel fuel and then 13 gallons of diesel exhaust fluid on the other side. You wonder what this bad boy is here. So this Cascadia comes with the Safety Assurance package. The Safety Assurance package includes blind spot tracking, so it will display in your side view mirrors when they're or in the side view of the coach, which I think it's on the A pillar there. It will display giving you warning when there's cars, trucks on the driver's side or passenger side of the vehicle. It also has in the very front, in the windshield, kind of up under the spoiler there, you'll have the little laser or radar. So that will, that's a collision mitigation and adaptive cruise and lane assist. So that's kind of part of that safety assurance package from Cascadia with the Detroit 600 horsepower. Moving right along here, we've got the entrance door here with the keyless entry. So you've got a keypad here to lock and unlock your entrance door, as well as all your cargo doors. Gotta have outside entertainment. If you don't like the outside entertainment, it's great for resale. I get that question quite a bit. You know, folks that don't want to have the exterior entertainment, not gonna use it. Well, that's great and everything, but the next owner may want to have that, so it's nice to have it. It's great for resale. You notice here we've got the Bose soundbar here, but it's a 43-inch LED TV. And then moving down below here, we've got the side swinging baggage doors. You'll notice the double latch here on the baggage doors. As I open and close these doors, they're nice and solid. You get the spray and lining inside here. If you notice, that goes all the way through on both sides. So for longer items, you've got some pretty good amount of storage using both of these two compartments. You'll notice some loose items in here. So all these come shipped to us with these slide locks. If you're traveling on roads that are going to be a little bit more rough than others, definitely use your slide locks to brace your slide rooms in place on road conditions that are worse than others. And up here in the front, you'll notice we've got this is a step cover, so that goes on top of the steps inside there. And then we do have some privacy shades in here, and you got a 50-foot air hose to tap into the air on the coach. Next bay down, we got the Aqua Hot 600 series. That will heat the entire coach. The living quarters gives you continuous hot water and is your furnace. You also have electric heat below floor tile inside as well. That's separate from the Aqua Hot. And then you've got 3 heat pumps in all 3 15,000 BTU air conditioners. Another thing I want to point out, this little conduit line here. So all your compartment doors will lock and unlock using the key fob and using the keypad at the entrance door. You've got a twin drive on the back. So there's eight sets of tires on the road right now. You can engage the twin drive on slippier road conditions. You can actually engage the twin drive. Gives you a little better traction. And actually the ride, I went out and drove this a week or two ago, and it handles really nice. Very quiet going down the road. Tracks the highway lanes, very nice. Outside docking lights. Additional storage in here. I mentioned to you the Gen Y hitch. That's going to be in this big box here. Kind of see. It's a heavy guy, but the Gen Y is in here. This also goes, the storage goes deep underneath the rails. You'll notice electrical outlet up top here. Got some additional floor tile. In case you drop anything on the tile inside and crack the tile, you've got some extra floor tile. In the blue bag here, we do have central vac, so it has a whole house central vacuum system. So your hose attachments, everything tied into the central vac is there. And then if you've got a, these are for the glad hands. So if you do have an air braking system on a trailer, you do have glad hands here on the side that you can use. And then you can see you've got the existing Gen Y hitch here with the Voyager. You can tie into the camera system and view the cameras on a tow trailer or inside of a trailer. You also have the standard, there's your hitch trailer here, and this comes with the 360 camera view. So on the dash monitor, it will give you a 360 bird's eye view all the way around the coach as well. All LED lights, brake lighting, turn signals, reverse lights. This first compartment here on the driver's side, we've got the 50 amp power cord, and this will actually, the deck plate unscrews here. You can run your 50 amp out the bottom, keep your door closed. Always remember to put the deck plate in place when traveling. You can have some damage to these cords should that sneak out the hole there while you're driving. Always make sure that's in place. Transfer switch is going to be located in here as well. And there is I don't know if you can get a shot of that, but there is an actual 30 amp junction box. You need to get additional power to another trailer. You can tie into the coach power and power another vehicle. Excuse me. We've got the 12,500 kilowatt Cummins own-in diesel generator. splat through the boring stuff here, guys, but just want to cover all of it. So we got outside dump station, sprayway. So this blue hose here hooks into the sprayway, so you can have a little outside shower. Your gate valves are all enclosed, sewer flush, cable hookups, whole house water filtration system. Everything's nicely labeled, easy to see what all the operations are there. It does have a sewer flush or macerator flush, so this hose, it will grind up your waste and you can pump the waste uphill if needed. You got 2 tanks. These are all heated tanks. There's a 75-gallon gray and a 75-gallon black water tank. All right, so this does have the upgraded lithium package. You'll see the 3 Dragonfly lithium modules there on the right. And then in here, you'll notice there's you've got 2 3,000 watt Victron inverters with the controller in the back. You can run 1 single air conditioner off of 1 dedicated inverter. Chassis batteries are going to be located here. So these are your cranking batteries. That 50-foot air hose I was showing you earlier, you tap right in here to the air system. And then you've got some more solenoids in here tied into the coach for different power sources, whether it's the slide outs, batteries. All right, now we're at the driver's side entrance. So you've got, I mentioned to you earlier, so you just have the 120 gallons of fuel fill here, 13 gallons of diesel exhaust fluid. Right inside the entrance door here, here's your disconnect switch to turn the chassis batteries on and off. Since we're here and it's easy to see, so you can see right here is my release to adjust the steering wheel. So this is a telescoping, tilt and telescope steering wheel, and that locks it back in place. Turnkey. I always thought it was strange how they'd had the start stop on the left side, but it makes sense, you know, because you're standing out here on the ground, you want to crank up the engine, it's easy to get to, power up the coach, let the system start airing up without having to crawl all the way in there and turn it. Okay, and back around to the front here, as you can see with the front engine, you have easy access to all your belts, hoses, fluids, your air filter, your air intakes up top here, coolant reservoir, power steering fluid, dipstick for the engine oil is located here. Thing's easy to get to with the front engine. You'll notice this has the optional hood mirrors. So what's nice about that too is you've got these convex mirrors out front, so you can really get a good view down the side of the coach in tight turning situations. These hood mirrors come in handy. There's another camera on the front here that ties into the 360 camera view. One thing I didn't point out, but this mirror here, like a bicyclist is next to you or a motorcyclist, so the driver can see anything below this area here, because you can't see out the door there. So that little mirror does help for seeing down low. And then before we go in, just some things I want to point out. We've got the 2 Girard Nova awnings. I've got them both out right now. And let's see if this works. So earlier I paired to this coach. You can use the mobile app. We go in here to my awning controls. If I want to run the front awning in, simply hold this down. And also, you can run your slide outs. So if you're at a park, there's a big truck or trees next to you and you want to run a slide room out, you can keep an eye on your slides as you're running them in and out. So super helpful by having this technology and being able to operate slide outs and awnings and walk around it from the outside without having to be inside holding the button down and not knowing if you're getting too close to something or not. So, you've noticed the LED lights that are built into the awnings. This one also has the underbody LED lights. So it's got some color changing, like ground effects, if you will. Not gonna be able to see that in the bright daylight, but some cool ground effects at night. It'll give you some lighting there. We'll close that in. With that sunlight on that exterior, you can get a good look at that sharp paint job. It looks really nice. Zenith exterior is the name of this one. All right, let's go check out the inside. Okay, so keeping the slides in, we only have one slide on the driver's side, no slide on this side, which really gives you a nice walkway when I want to get to the back, if I want to access my refrigerator. Little locks. There we go. I need to get into the fridge, I can still access it, grab a cold beverage while I'm traveling. Same thing with down below, you get these little locks, push to release locks here. If I want to access pantry, I still can, no problem. If I need to get to the restroom, as you can see, I can still access the half bath, or excuse me, the full bath. This is a double bath, full bath floor plan. So this is a Rockport is the name of the wood color on this one. Grab this, and since I'm standing here next to the Eclipse controls, yeah, if you want to get a shot of that. So this has the larger, call it 10-inch monitor, which is very easy to view. You've got your home screen, so I can turn all my lights on and off, check all my holding tanks, water pump, tank heaters are all at easy access. I can see the temperature controls for the front, mid, and rear of the coach, where my battery levels are at. And go into all the light zones just by tapping the light bulb there. Interior, master, front master, rear lighting, exterior lighting. And then that's going to be your color control panel for the ground effects. And you have ground accent lights and slide out accent lights. Gen controls. This does have AGS, so if you go into automatic generator start, you can set trigger ports to start and stop the generator as needed, if you want to set it to monitor based on temperature control, or you want it to turn on based on low voltage of the house batteries. There are some different trigger points there as well, or you just want to set it to turn on at a certain time of the day. So there's some cool features there. And this system is something that we work with you on and teach you how all the operations go. So plan on spending a few hours with us learning these systems plus everything else throughout the coach. There's your thermostat controls for your front, mid, and rear. Heat pump controls, aqua hot controls, bay controls. So yeah, everything's just nicely labeled there to toggle through. And there's fan controls. This is going to be your in-motion satellite and slide out controls, and the very bottom left one is your little gear is going to go into your mobile app, network diagnostics, aqua hot diagnostics. Again, those are all additional features this has on it that we teach you. If it's something that you guys, if someone purchases this, plan on going through a little learning lesson on how to operate the Eclipse. All right, we're gonna go ahead and run let's run the bunk bed slide first. We're gonna run this slide behind me. You notice we've got these 2 bunk beds, both with TVs, electric shades. We've got their own light controls. There's USB ports in both bunk rooms, plus there's USB-C controls in both bunk bed areas. Going to be over here to the side. So you got a standard USB and a USB-C here as well as electrical outlets. And you've got some accent lighting, bunk bed lighting, ceiling lighting controls. I believe the solar shade is going to be manual, but the night shades on these are electric. And that's throughout the entire coach. Same thing down below, kind of this mirror images down below. Full extension drawer glides. And these will be also, they're dovetail construction. If you notice, it has them close in each drawer. It's got the soft close on them. Okay, and then we're going to go out with the bed slide now. So we've got a Olympic king size bed. It's not a queen, it's not a residential king, kind of in between there. And your 150 gallons of fresh water is also going to be underneath the bed. I'll show you where that's at. Set this down. So I lift this up first, bring this up second. That's the easiest way to get that up. You can put this in place here. If I'm working underneath here, that's my support. There's your 275 gallon fresh water tanks. Your water pumps located here. Also your winterization. You know, this is clear line here. Kind of wound up. So here's the winterization line here. Easy to get to. Water pumps easy to get to. And then there's a low point drain valve here to dump your holding tanks. Draining out all the water. Pull that line there and that releases all the fresh water. And then you'll notice these two black radiators. That's and these black hoses coming up. So that's coming up through the floors from the Aqua Hot system. So that's a radiator zone here as well as one on this side as well, pushing heat out. So for winter camping, that's your that's some heat source in the back here. Okay, got some nice ledging on both sides of the bed, plus little cubby holes, place to keep your keys, your wallet, all your accessories. And then down below you do have electrical outlets with USB and USB-C outlets on both sides of the bed. I'll open these cabinets up here. I can't quite reach that one, but these do have the nice heavy-duty hinges to access in here. There's an additional electrical outlet in the overhead. And when you're laying in bed, you do have access to some of your light controls, generator on-off, master, light master, front master controls, and then some shade controls as well. So you've got, well, there's a center night shade, there's a side one. And remember, the solar shades are all manual style. Oop. Going to the front, got cedar lined closets. It's just kind of down underneath, but instead of this staying permanently there, we can actually open this up. We'll push the release switches there. We've got some great storage in there. You can access the full closet now with this opening up. Again, you've got the, I believe that's a 43-inch LED Samsung Smart TV with the Bose soundbar. Got a great little sound system in the bedroom here. Down below, we've got this cabinet here. Notice it's got the plexiglass window here. So if you do have the infrared style remote controls for your receivers, game systems, anything you put in here, it's all pre-wired for it already with the adjustable shelves. Full extension drawer glide here. And then this one opens up, gives you some pretty good sized storage right up above those two drawers. You notice when I close all the cabinet doors, They also have the soft close, just like the drawers. All right, and then in the bathroom here, we've got a very large shower. I've got plenty of headroom here. You can see where the shower head comes out. I'm 6'2". I've got some spray ports here. I've got the handheld shower head. I've got some more spray ports down below. Nice finishes, the tile backsplash, the tile flooring, little teak seat. This is all Corian countertops. Kind of flows into the Corian sink. Nice hardware on all the finishes for your sinks. Got this nice lighting in the mirror. There's some good storage. All your toiletry items. And then also, we'll pull out drawer off to the side here. And this is a macerator flushing toilet. See the little operations over here on the side. And it's also porcelain toilet. And then you do have a sliding door to close off. Nice heavy duty solid wood panel door. Okay. We got those slides out. I'm gonna run this living room slide out. And then while that's going out, did we go in here? I don't think I quite showed all of it. We kind of went over it briefly, but just to show you how much room. And it is a smaller shower than the master bathroom, but you do still have a pretty good amount of room in here to take a shower. Lots of headroom, and an adjustable head here. So one of, whoops, get that off of there. I'm going to bring that up. And you can see you've got plenty of headroom to take a shower here in this area. In the same style, macerator flushing toilet, Corian countertops, storage. Got some good under sink storage. There's another storage cabinet down below, all the way underneath. And you got one up top here, and then medicine cabinet. Another thing I like to point out, each individual room has its own, like down below here, you see this vented vent cover there. So that's off the Aqua Hot system. So in winter camping, this room's heated. And if you look up top here, you've got its own air conditioner vent. So with this door closed, this room's either heated or air conditioned. Same thing with the master bath in the back. So you don't have to worry about any kind of gap above the door, below the door, because it has its own heat and air. All right, and then moving to the pantry area. So we've got pull-out pantry drawers here. Again, soft close on them, very nice construction, full extension drawer glides. Down below, we've got, these are some of your breakers for the main, the primary power source, plus your inverter controllers are located in here. So this would be for the main breakers. And then down below here, we've got inverter 1, inverter 2, and some of the different breakers that are going through the inverters. And then your inverter controls are up top here. All right, and then you have booth dinette. So very comfortable seating. Plenty of room here. You've got electrical outlets on both sides, a couple of cup holders, again, solar shades, and then power night shades. And then we'll pull out full extension drawer glides. And this is a permanently attached booth. I get the question a lot, does it go down and make it into a bed? No. That is a permanent booth attachment there. It does not move. It's solid. But you do have the sofa bed. Let's see it here. We'll figure this out. There we go. So we've got, it looks to be a queen size memory flex, memory foam sleeper mattress. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but when I opened the bed, this remote was hiding in here. So that's where that's been the whole time. All right. You can see I can hit all shades down at once. So I've got all my night shades going down. And this is only for operations in the living room, kitchen area for all of these night shades. All right. And then kind of centrally located between the sofa and the dinette, you notice a smaller little Firefly control eclipse panel. When we were going through the larger one earlier, it's basically all the same operations. There's your lighting, generator controls, thermostat, fan controls, slide outs, and mobile app settings. Whatnot there. Up above the sofa and the dinette, if I'm loading or I'm unloading my cabinets, notice when I open these up, they stay up. They're not creeping down on me. Again, Renegade doesn't use any of the cheaper hinges. These are the heavy duty hinges. Very nice hardware. Also hidden, you'll notice, it gives it a clean look when they're all closed. These pull handles that they use are very easy to grab and operate when you're opening and closing them. It's the little things that make it simple. All tile floor. I know I mentioned to you earlier, we're talking about aqua hot and heat pumps, but this also has a third heat source, being all electric heated tile flooring. All right, so we didn't go over this, so we do have the optional stackable washer and dryer. There's a plumbing access door down below here. And then next to the stackable washer dryer, we've got the smart fridge. Really a cool fridge that this comes with. You can pair your phone to it. Actually, you can play videos on it. You can kind of see the little video running in the background there. Dates and times. And this will actually, there's a camera system on the interior of this refrigerator. So if you run out of milk, you're running out of mayo, you're running low on mustard, anything's empty, it notices that, and so it will trigger a list here for you when you're whatever you're running low on. And then down below, now I open this, we'll open them both back up here. So you have ice maker down below, freezer box there. Nice big refrigerator. All right, and then I'm not going to take this off right now, but it has its own water dispenser here as well. Okay. And moving to the refrigerator, the kitchen area, get that out of the way. So we do have some good storage underneath. Oops. Got these covers here. We've got true induction cooktop, all solid surface coring countertops. Love the tile backsplash. The Renegade This colors that they've chosen on this one is called Rockport, if I'm not mistaken, and that's let me double check here. Interior colors are, we got Zenith exterior with the Rockport maple cabinets and the I think it's called Retreat, Ainsley countertops with the Retreat interior. Full extension drawer glides. This top one here is a nice little separator for your silverware drawer. This slides back. You get to access underneath there for additional silverware. You got 2 electrical outlets here. It's nice to have optional electrical outlets in the kitchen area. Convection microwave oven. Additional storage above the microwave oven. Additional storage here as well. Access to these are your Girard awning controls, some of the owner's manuals, Cascadia booklets. Comes with the coach. Nice big Kraus stainless steel sink with these additional accessories. Really makes a nice big working area for your sink with a retractable residential faucet head. And a little Kraus cutting board with the little cutouts on the side there. It makes for a nice little work area as well. You've got the Samsung 43-inch LED TV overhead with the release here. Pull this out, angle it towards the dinette. Privacy shade. It's not lacking storage. Every little nook and cranny where you can put additional storage, it has. Also, just something to point out here, so we're at the entrance door. You do have a multiplex power control here for your lighting, porch light, awning light, storage lights, master front on and off, exterior master on and off, scene lighting on and off. Everything's nicely labeled. And then down below here, you do have the battery disconnect. That turns, we talked about the chassis disconnect over on the driver's seat area earlier. This is the house battery disconnect switch. You have an entry step override. So if I turn this switch in the off down position, that allows the step to come in. Every time you open and close the door, the steps go in and out. Flip it in the up position, that'll keep it in the out position while the engine is off. And the E-start here, it's an emergency start. If you ever need to merge the batteries together on low power, that's where that is located. Okay, and then front here we do have some additional overhead storage plus your wine guard. You've got the high definition. You notice right here these are labeled A and B, so you got an in-motion satellite system, and then you have your B being your high definition satellite system. And then your over-the-air antenna and your wine guard connect on and off buttons are going to be located here on this black panel. So then here's just additional storage, but you just have a little quick on and off for the overhead lighting here. And then again on this one, additional storage. Plus this has some Wi-Fi controllers here. Folks, if you do have interest in this XL I'm going through and I'm missing something and you want to see a copy of the MSRP sheet, please reach out to me. I'm happy to send that to you. Because I won't cover everything, but I try to cover the majority of it. So, all right, now we're in the captain's area. So you've got, again, air ride seats, both will swivel. Above my head here on the left here, beeping at me, let me know, hey, don't take off yet, make sure all your jacks are up. I've got the EQ system. I'm gonna go ahead and trigger that. Wake that up, let the system know that the jacks are not down. And then, again, we got the telescoping steering wheel here. You've got the DT12 transmission is all powered here, so the drive, neutral, and reverse are going to be located here. You can put it into a manual mode by holding this down by like 4 or 5 seconds. That will go into a manual mode, so you can literally just go between the speeds from 1 to 12. And then you have a 1, 2, 3 stage exhaust brake, and you just kind of pull that gradually towards your knee to turn that on. So what's nice about that is it keeps your eyes on the road. It's literally right there at your fingertips, easy to feel and maneuver. Also at your fingertips, you do have some control panels on the steering wheel. The dash cluster right now, if I click this center mouse button, it's just giving me a caution right now, max throttle, detent, overrides Detroit Assurance. So I'm gonna click that and just say okay. And then you can, there's different systems here. If I want to go into the distance control, I can toggle up and down. I can set that. Excuse me. Got to go into it here. There it is. So you got to scroll down. So now I have to go into the system to show the distance. When you have your adaptive cruise set, it'll distance you like 3 seconds, 3.3 seconds, 3.6 seconds, so on and so forth from the vehicle in front of you. And then on the left side here, we have some wiper controls. It's your blinker system. So when I turn if I'm turning or shifting lanes to the right, it's going to display up here in the camera. Right now, the slides are out. It's just kind of a distorted view, but it gives me that bird's eye view here. Plus, I'm seeing the right side of the coach. Then I can always keep an eye on my tow vehicle. I've got that hitch camera on the back of the motorhome, and then I've got the this screen here. I can scroll through. I can pair it has Android Auto. It has Apple CarPlay. I want to go into the radio. Sorry, guys. That was loud. It's got a great stereo system too. So, but yeah, so easy to operate, just like our own automotive cars today. Very simple and easy to figure out there. And then down below here, we got the Kurt Spectrum brake controller system here, so you can adjust that up and down. Trailer brake control is going to be located here. Also, it has trailer air supply, so if you are towing a trailer with an air supply on it, that's where you can activate the brakes on it. This is the whole house parking brake, if you will, for the entire coach. Then there's some different features here. Near the little hazard lighting switch in here, you've got light test, regen on and off, footwell lighting. I can turn on the lighting down here in the footwell, utility light, it's above my head, traction control. Again, all these things are features that we do demonstrate and show you how those operate. So similar to the Firefly controls, these are all systems that we do go over with you on an orientation. And then you do have a little pocket, little additional glove compartments overhead on both sides. Plus these are pre-wired. You've got the pre-wire here for CB radios. And yeah, so that is a 2024 XL that we've got available. Like I said, it's a 45BBC floor plan, so double bath bunk bed. Give me a call if you want a copy of the build sheet. I'm happy to send it to you. It is available right now. Today is, what is today? Today is August 16th. So hope you guys enjoyed the walkthrough video. We'll see you next time. I'm Grant, and I'm out. Have a good day.